He is coming back. Oh my god, guys, what is up? Happy Saturday. Max here, the Celeb Talk guy, and we have some kind of unfortunate news to talk about for everyone that is not a Big Ed fan, and that is Big Ed from 90 Day Fiance. If you do not know who Big Ed is, you clearly must have not been watching, the 90 Day Fiance at all, because he is probably the most famous 90 Day Fiance cast member to ever be on the show. Well, a lot of people like me, and probably a lot of you guys, were sick and tired and annoyed with just how rude Ed was to his ex-girlfriend, Rose. Well, guess what? We have some bad news, because now we can finally confirm, thanks to Frauded by TLC and John Yates and even kind of Soap Dirt, that Big Ed is coming back to 90 Day Fiance. If you are any bit like me, you're probably wondering, well, why? Well, the reality is, Big Ed, like I said, he is incredibly popular. I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever he's on the screen, everyone watches. And this is the scoop, and like I said at the beginning of the video, we have to give serious, legit credit to John Yates, Soap Dirt, and really give some real credit to Frauded by TLC, because there is more to the story, and she was kind of teasing it along. Now, she has not shared this whole story. We are going to have to wait to hear from her, because she knows, but she is kind of just teasing little things here and there. So I am going to take all the bits and pieces I have heard from her and John Yates and Soap Dirt and try to kind of piece them together into what I believe is going to happen. But first, so thank you. I'm going to put a link to all three of them above or below this video. But with the stuff with Ed, here is kind of the scoop. We can now confirm, thanks to everyone I just mentioned, that there is going to be a new 90 Day Fiance, somewhat of a single show. This has been in talks for like months. We didn't really know if it was ever going to happen. We didn't know if it was just going to be women. We didn't know what was going to happen, because at first I was kind of under the impression that it was just going to be the women of 90 Day Fiance on a dating show kind of a thing. Because initially, the only people that were spotted filming were Danielle and, Mohammed, the crazy, just unbelievable couple from Ohio. So we only knew that Danielle was filming, and then we did see a long time ago, thanks to, I believe, Soap Dirt and possibly John Yates, that Fernanda, who, she was with Jonathan many moons ago. They ended up, getting a divorce, they're not together, and she was spotted filming too. So we kind of, or at least I just kind of assumed that this is only for the single ladies. Now, we also heard a very vague rumor that Molly, yes, Molly, who was with Louise, there was a lot of speculation that she actually might have kind of been on that season too, if it was just going to be the single ladies. Well, drum roll please, because then we ended up hearing from all the same sources that, Big Ed was spotted filming. Now, Big Ed was spotted filming on a date in San Diego by a million different people, because everyone that's on social media, they're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're on Twitter, they recognize Big Ed, because Big Ed, everyone, shares and posts about this guy for some reason. But everyone was taking pictures and TikToks of him on a date with a woman, and I believe he was spotted on 1 or 2 dates. Well, we had an idea that there was probably something going on to some capacity of a show involving Danielle, Fernanda, and Big Ed. Well, then the insider herself, Frauded by TLC, she shared on Instagram last night this, just saying, Big Ed spotted with cameras at a urology office in San Diego. Is he finally there filming his little procedure that he was talking about getting with Rose that did not make Rose very happy? You know what I'm talking about? And then she went on to say that word is the show Big Ed is filming for is a TLC 90 Day Fiance spin-off dating show. And she also said, from the details I've heard about the 90 Day dating show, I am super excited for it. And then, of course, she had to throw in with the exception of Big Ed being on it. So there we go, Frauded by TLC. She confirmed it that, yeah, you know what? We are getting a 90 Day Fiance dating show. And honestly, I feel like they're starting to kind of listen to our prayers, because, and when I say they, I mean the 90 Day Fiance producers, because I, for one, I'm not sick of these new spin-offs. It's hard to explain what I mean, because I I'm kind of getting sick of some of these newer castmates like Brittany and Yazin and people like that, and I'm kind of missing out on some of the old castmates. Now, when I say old, I don't mean the Chantel and the Darcys of the world. I mean the people like Danielle and people like that, and even kind of Nicole, like the people that just, they had such bizarre lives, they caused really good drama. I'm missing people like that. And so now that we're getting this kind of a spin-off show, we have at least heard, now I cannot confirm the other two castmates, but we have seen them filming. It has to be so likely that they're probably going to be involved in this dating show, especially because I'm like 99% confident that Fernanda and Danielle are both single. So now we are pretty much confident to say that, Big Ed, Danielle, and Fernanda are going to be on a 90 Day Fiance spin-off dating show. Lot of different things going on, and I am super unbelievably excited. Now, I can only assume your guys' next question is, well, when is this thing going to air? And sadly, boo-hoo, I have no unbelievable idea. Oh, it makes me so mad. I am dying to know, when is this thing going to come out? Because we do know that 90 Day Fiance the other way only has 2 more Sundays, I think. Maybe 3 more. So today's Saturday. I think it's this Sunday, the Sunday after, and the Sunday after that, I think. So either 2 or 3 more Sundays, then probably I'm sure it's going to have, 2 or 3 separate weeks of like tell-alls. It'll probably have 2 weeks of the tell-all. So we probably got another month of 90 Day Fiance the other way. But then maybe, a month would be December, maybe December, sometime in that range, maybe this show is going to air. I mean, yeah, I really have no idea. This show could just air in, freaking spring for all I know. But I just feel like, I don't know, TLC is like built on 90 Day Fiance. We love this show and all the spin-offs, or at least most of the spin-offs. So they have to be feeding us another show. And I don't know what else would be in their pipeline. With everything going on in the world, I feel like this has to be the next show coming out. So I guess, I don't know, to tell you guys the truth, I'm pretty unbelievably excited. I mean, put in the comments below what you guys think. I know we don't love Big Ed, but hey, something about him when he is being his true, real self, I kind of do find entertaining. When he is really, doing this weird crap and kind of like lying and just doing weird stuff. Like when he gave Rose the toothbrush and he got her all those clothes and whatnot. And it was so awkward and weird. You can't help, it's so cringy, but you can't help but watch it. And Danielle, if she is going to be on this little, dating series, that's going to be just hilarious. And Fernanda, I'm honestly not the biggest fan. I think she is pretty. Y'all already know I usually have a crush on, half the girls on this show, but she doesn't do much for me. I think she is pretty. Drama, though. So I don't know. I wish her well. I wish all 3 of them well. Big Ed, not as much. But hey, guys, I am excited, so make sure to comment below what you guys are thinking, and if I find out that any other cast members are going to be on this show, I will let you guys know. Like I said, I could see Molly being on it because I'm pretty confident she is single, she is a hoot, everyone loves her, but for other cast, I mean, there's no way the show's only going to have 3 people. More than likely, it will have like 6. So it could be those 3, maybe Molly, that's 4, and for the 2 others, I don't know who else is single that's also kind of entertaining. I mean, it probably won't be Nicole. I just don't know. I mean, could it be Tim? Could it be, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird little dynamic. So we are going to have to wait and see, but y'all, I am so excited. And while we are on the topic of 90 Day Fiance, guess what? Drum roll, please. Speaking of Tim and Veronica. Actually, Veronica is his ex. But anyway, Tim has a YouTube channel. And on his YouTube channel, he posted a very long video, a heartfelt, kind of sad video with a woman, and the woman was not Jennifer. Now, do you guys all remember Tim? Tim and Jennifer, I'll post a picture, boom, right there. They were kind of somewhat in some fashion of a couple about a year and a half ago. He went to Colombia to go visit her. He got her a promise ring. The weird thing about these two, though, was after their, little segment ended, it was just crickets. We didn't know what happened. We all kind of assumed that could they still really be together? Because let me just say, when he was in Colombia, in the words of the other Tim, they were constantly fighting, and they had nothing in common. She wanted a manly man with big old muscles and, this and that, and Tim, I mean, let's be real. He's not that. He is a doing his eyebrows, wearing a skincare mask kind of a guy. And hey, so am I, so no shame, but they just were not a good fit. And I kind of just assumed, okay, yeah, they're probably not going to work. But because of what I can only assume would be 90 Day Fiance NDAs, they did not share anything. They were very quiet. But now Tim has kind of been dropping teasers here and there. And he posted a video with a woman on his YouTube named Linda. She, I believe, is also another Colombian woman. I think she is somewhere in North Carolina, but I am starting to kind of question if they ever even really worked, because in this video, which I will link above or below this video if you want to check it out, there's not much talking going on. It's really just music and pictures and them playing in an arcade, so kind of random and weird. But in the video, it's like all sad and it's kind of just a sad video. So it makes me believe that they're not still together, because Tim did come out after he posted the video and said, no, she didn't pass or anything. She's still here. It's just she was so close. She really knew me. And everything seemed to be kind of like in past tense, which tells me, if she did know him, that was the past and they're not still together. So Tim, I guess he's found another woman, and maybe not for long. I don't really know what went down, but I do know he has met a woman who looks awfully like Veronica, his ex, and his other kind of somewhat of an ex, Jennifer. So guys, check out that video. I'm gonna put a link above or below this video. And before I sign off for the day, y'all already know WeTV. It was on last night, guys, and that is Love After Lockup. Now, I feel like the majority of you guys watch this show. Let me just say before I get into it, if you don't watch this show, shame on you, because this show is so good. And what went down on last night's episode was we are finally one episode away now until the season finale. And then after the season finale, we are going to Life After Lockup. So now we are watching Love After Lockup. Then we're going to see their life together if they do choose to stay together. And y'all, I am so excited. So on the last episode, I'll go through really quick. Number one, I want to talk about Scott and Lindsay. And just when we thought we knew all the craziness going on with Lindsay, more came out. And that stuff that Scott does not know. I'm sure Scott's well aware now, because on the last episode, Lindsay had one of her best friends. I think her name was Tara Bell, which I'm sorry if that is your name, anyone watching this video, but I don't think I have ever heard someone with the name Tara Bell. But maybe it's common, I have no idea. It just kind of seems not common at all. And it kind of seems like a made-up name. But anyway, hey, no shame, no, no worries. But anyway, her friend Tara Bell came over. They were best friends. And that's what we thought was it, but one thing led to another. Lindsay was showing Tara Bell around the house, and you could see Tara Bell, she was not into Scott, very kind of judgy. She wasn't getting a good vibe from him, which is not surprising. Scott is significantly older and, not the best looking guy, and Lindsay's younger and whatever, so I'm not surprised. But then all of a sudden, it seems like Tara Bell's kind of throwing some comments about our relationship and have you told Scott? And I'm watching this thinking, what is going on? Like, are they dating? And then, guess what? We got to see in a preview for the next episode, which is the season finale, that Lindsay and Tara Bell kind of took their friendly relationship to the next level. There was a little something going on. And so, yeah, more than likely is they are probably dating to some capacity. I don't know what she plans on telling Scott. If she wants to have somewhat of an open relationship, I don't know, but I am so excited. So guys, comment below what you guys think is going to happen with Lindsay and Scott. I really have no idea. I can only imagine how Scott is going to take this. Maybe he'll be happy. We really just don't know. And on to another couple. Oh my God, when we are talking about crazy, we got to talk about Heather and Dylan. I have never seen someone so out of their mind, and I don't even want to talk much on her because, oh my God, she even scares me. And that is Heather. In the last episode, basically, she just stormed off. She was so upset. She was furious at Dylan. kind of couldn't really figure out what he was doing to make her so mad though, but like she was so mad at him. She ended up getting the keys, she stormed off, she left him. Dylan took an Uber over to his mom. I don't understand why he didn't see his mom sooner. Like, wouldn't that be one of the first people you would see is your mom? But maybe there's some more to the story behind the scenes. I don't really know. But he saw his mom and his aunt, and he basically just told him that, hey, this relationship, it has only been 2 days, 48 hours. But he was like, this relationship is not working. We're not getting along. We have so many differences. And it looks like his mom's going to take him in. She was so close and sweet and nice to him. So more than likely he'll go move in with his mom and not with his girlfriend's random like great aunt. So hopefully Dylan can kind of get on his feet and be happy with his mom. Clearly, it appears they are not going to be together, Heather and Dylan, much longer. But we did get to see in the next episode that it looks like Heather and Dylan do kind of meet up one last time to maybe kind of try to talk out their differences. It is so weird with these two though, because when you think about it, they were together for like 5 years technically, and now it's been 2 days, 48 hours, and they have had all these issues. So obviously, they are not a good couple, not meant to be. Then there was Shawn and Destiny. And yeah, it is Shawn. I always get Scott and Shawn mixed up, but yeah, it's Shawn. Shawn and Destiny. Yeah, he proposed in the last episode, Destiny, because she's a complete liar and I don't like her at all. But she said, yes, oh my God, yes, I will marry you. But you could just see Destiny was just using it as kind of just a, okay, I'll just keep getting some money from you until I'm done with you kind of a thing. But she said yes, and that is when Shawn said, okay, great, now that we are going to be getting married, we're taking this relationship to the next level, I need you to meet my ex because she is the mother to my 6 kids, and we need to have a relationship. And Destiny was just like, no, I do not want to be in a position where I have to co-parent your kids. I don't want to be playing stepmom. So let's just keep me out of it, which that just tells me, okay, if you don't want to have even a slight relationship, now I'm not saying she needs to be playing stepmom, but I feel like if you are truly invested in a significant other and they have kids, eventually you would want to become comfortable and cordial and just, hey, you're going to be in this person's life and this person has kids, you would want to be at least polite and cordial with them, wouldn't you? That's how I would be as a step parent. I would not be playing stepdad, but I would just I'd be polite to his ex. I would go and meet the kids. I would try to just be nice, a nice, friendly person. I wouldn't try to really get in anyone's way or parent, but still, you would try to be polite. Destiny is doing the complete opposite, but surprisingly, she did agree to meet Kelly, who is, Shawn's ex, and she agreed to meet her, but she was just, going crazy. She was just out of her mind. She was making all these really rude, mean comments, and they went to go meet at the breakfast or the restaurant or whatever, and you could just see Destiny was ready to go. She was fired up. Kelly, she was fired up too. So we didn't get to see their actual, meeting at this restaurant, but it doesn't look like it's going to go well, and I honestly tell y'all the truth, I have no idea what happens with these two, but likely they'll be at this restaurant. Kelly, she seemed fired up, so did Destiny. I think they're going to go head to head. It'll probably be a screaming match, and they will probably both storm out of the restaurant not very happy. So I don't, it's like, I understand where Shawn is coming from, but it's like, it would only work if Destiny was normal, and I just don't think she really is, so it's not gonna go down well. Then there was Maurice and Jessica, and really quick, I'll tell y'all that Jessica, she was looking at dresses to go dress shopping, and she spilled the beans that, oh my God, to my mom, ooh, I am pregnant, and her mom was just ecstatic. She was nervous that, hey, Maurice, we gotta get him a job, but she was happy. She was just happy to be a grandma, and it was really sweet, really cute scene, and it looks like in the next episode, we are going to see Jessica and Maurice actually, technically, get married again, even though legally they are still married, but they're gonna have their wedding. It's gonna be a happy day, and yeah, I'm excited for them. Then there was Chevelle and Quaylen or whatever, and I don't know how I feel about either of these two. At first, I kind of liked them both. I thought Quaylen was nice and innocent and just a good guy, and I thought Chevelle was just a good woman with a kid who's trying to start a family, but now I'm kind of watching this thinking, you know what? Chevelle, she kind of can come off a little clingy, and Quaylen, he is kind of getting his flirt on a little. So what happened was in the last episode, he's still in Houston, Houston. I have no idea if he's ever going to go back to Kansas City. I really have no idea. He was out at a restaurant with his two sisters and one of his sister's friends who clearly they were trying to set up with him. That was not really cool, but Chevelle, she saw a picture on social media of all four of them. She kind of flipped out and she started calling him uncontrollably because she was upset. And I get it. I understand where she's coming from. And when she asked Quaylen, hey, where are you? He lied and said, I'm at my house. So that wasn't really cool. But it's like this weird mix of where do they stand? I feel like Quaylen wants to go out and have fun. Chevelle, she has this daughter. She wants to start her family. They're kind of in different places. More than likely, they will not be staying together. But once again, I honestly have no idea. And then that leaves us, I think that leaves the last couple who would be John and Christiana. I don't think we didn't get to see Tyrese last night. So it leaves us to John and Christiana. And basically, Christiana, she needs to go back to jail. She needs to turn herself in. And in the last episode, her and John went to go over to a hotel, have one good night together, and then the next day she was going to go turn herself in. But the weird thing was, then it came the next day and she was not ready to turn herself in. So I don't know if she's gonna have to go and, make a big deal, or if they're gonna have to go get her. I don't know, but I do know, y'all, it is pretty sad. So love after Lockup, 90 Day Fiance, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts. I am so excited for this new show with Ed and Danielle and Fernanda. So incredibly excited. And also, love after Lockup, y'all already know the season finale is next week, and ooh, I can't wait. So guys, make sure to comment below your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you enjoyed this video, please, it means the world to me, tap that like button, hit the subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.